In 1990, Robert Kosilik murdered his wife in cold blood. He's currently serving life without parole. In 2012, still behind bars, Robert will undergo a sex change operation to become Michelle, fully paid for by the state. Act of compassion or balls out crazy? That's today's BFD.
Brain Food Daily.
When someone brings up healthcare in America, these same three questions inevitably pop up: how to lower costs, pre-existing conditions, and Obama's mandatory gay marriage requirement. All kidding aside, the issues surrounding healthcare are so much more complicated than the current debate would have you believe. Case in point, the story of Robert Kosilik. Kosilik is an inmate in an all-male Boston prison serving a life sentence for murder. Last year, he was diagnosed with severe gender identity disorder. Self-identifying as female, he tried to commit suicide twice, and once had to be restrained from performing self-castration. Enough was enough. A federal judge ordered state authorities to provide Kosilik with the first ever taxpayer-funded sex change. After approving the $30,000 operation, even the judge had to admit he was giving a convicted murderer better health care than most law-abiding citizens. He wrote that the Eighth Amendment, that pesky one about cruel and unusual punishment, applies to keeping prisoners healthy. John Q. Taxpayer, though, that guy's on his own. See, it only takes one little case at the margins to show the shortcomings of our healthcare system, our prison system, and how ill-equipped we are to even begin to address transgender issues in America. And Kosilik isn't the only case suggesting healthcare is still a mess. Last year, a man in North Carolina robbed a bank for the grand total of $1. Why? He couldn't afford treatment for his lung cancer and figured state-funded healthcare in federal prison was the only chance he had to live. This just goes to show how complicated the issues surrounding our healthcare system can be, even in the wake of the Affordable Care Act. And in Kosilik's case, there are more practical questions still to be determined. Is he/she entitled to a top-quality operation with hormone therapy and electrolysis, or just the bare minimum snip job? And what kind of prison should he/she return to once the procedure is complete? Ladies or gents? Our point is, the debate around healthcare is stuck at the big picture. Socialized medicine versus a descent into godless socialism. Big insurance versus big benefits. But when you dive into the gritty details, you find real sick people who need help, even if their cases don't fit neatly into one side of the debate. And remember, transgendered individuals, whether in prison or not, don't have it easy. If you want to learn about how to advocate for transgender health, click the link below to get connected with a local organization through the American Psychological Association. Well, that concludes this episode of BFD. Please, tell us what you think, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.